Hello, Pisces. Welcome to KK Superstar Tarot and Astrology. I am KK. I'm going to do a reading for the month of May. We're going to do beginning, middle, and end. And I'm using the Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Archetype deck, and then I will clarify using the Line Strider Tarot by Shiolo Thompson. So it's Taurus season now, beginning of May, and by the end we move into Gemini season. So there is a big shift within the month. Let's just see how it comes out for you, and then I'll talk about a little more about the astrology. Okay, it's my dog in the background. That's Hair Bears. All right, what do we have for this? Ooh. Oh, the math. Oh, this is interesting to me. So we have Kairos, which is about timing, mythic time. We could think about it like Saturn, the destroyer, which is this Martian Plutonian energy, and the mystic. Harry, sorry. What I'm seeing here is a lot of eyeballs staring at me. I don't know if I should do it over here. See, there's an eye. There's some eyes. There's an eyeball. But also, I'm just seeing the planets because a lot of times that's what's sometimes it gets real literal with me. So this could be, if we're talking about your first house, Pisces, but what's in Pisces is Saturn, who rules time. Mars just stepped out of Pisces a couple days ago into their home sign of Aries, and the mystic, which was just listening to somebody talk about the mystic being Neptune, and Neptune has been in your first house of Pisces for about 10 years now, and Mars just passed over. Oh, that's the story here. So first, Mars is doodling along in the watery Pisces. And so when I talk about the first house, I'm talking about yourself, your body, how you show up, your character, your appearance. When you walk into a room, what people are like, what people think of you, kind of how you show up. You might feel like depending on where your moon is, you feel like you're really, I don't know. There's so many people that could be watching this with the moon in a certain place. Anyway, the moon is how you emotionally feel, and your rising sign is how you present. So maybe how you're presenting is kind of changing. So what happened was Mars was traveling through Pisces. It met up with the Chiron, had a little Chiron conjunction during that big total solar eclipse. That was so exciting for so many people. And then, so Mars went from what it learned with Saturn during the eclipse, and then it and it hit up with Neptune, which is this higher spirituality, this dream energy. Maybe you had crazy dreams last week. I know a lot of people who were really dealing with their, this subconscious, I guess is what people call it. things that are coming from below and surfacing. That's what the mystic does. The mystic can hold both the light and the dark, and I always want to say transmogrify. I don't know if that's transmute that energy. So the mystic was just transmuting what Mars was dealing with, because Mars in this watery energy was dealing with a lot of slow emotions, like Mars is a fiery energy, and it spreads like fire. It moves quickly. It wants to take action. It wants to, and like in Pisces, it's swimming. It's not. It's under the water. I would say it's a speedboat, but I don't think it is a speedboat, actually. I think it is something very heavy is what is coming to me. So it looks like you went through kind of a transformation, and that could be this oh, it's how other people see you. That's what all the eyeballs are for, right? That's what all the eyeballs are for. That's that first house. What other people are seeing in you. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it takes me a second to get to where they're pointing, but the mask, isn't that interesting? Right? That's what people say, that we wear masks. We wear masks for ourselves, but in front, you're coming out. Maybe you're coming out. Maybe your true self. Maybe people are going to be able to start seeing who a more aligned version, like self and others' perception become more aligned. That's interesting. Okay, so that's the beginning of the beginning of the month, but it feels like energy that's been carried over from last month for sure. Okay, so let's talk about the middle of the month. The middle of the month. What do we have? Oh, look at this is why I set up this camera, so that I can do this. Can you see it? Middle of the month. My little one. Person. What do we have for the middle of the month? Give me a card for the middle of the month, please. I like watching these cards on that little delayed. Oops. Wow. So we have the thread. Let me know in the comments which camera you like better here. One in front of my face or this one? So the thread is about connectivity, that we are always all connected. And underneath that is the womb to our origins, right? Look at this red color. It's like tugging on the origins. Oh, because this is that first, second, and third house that is having so much activity for you. And that's about those are houses that are kind of, they have a lot to do with the I, the me. But they can also have a lot to do with early childhood development. Yeah. Look in the womb. Yeah, so the thread, kind of making connections, trying to get back there. I'm going to pull cards, I will pull tarot to clarify these. I don't know why the thread feels more like you're being lowered down. Grab the rope, we're going down kind of thing, like down off the side of the mountain. And we're going. I don't know why. Okay. So we got the bridge. We got the bridge here. So the bridge, just when I look at these two cards, the thread and the bridge, you can see a lot of similarities, right? Look at we're going. Interesting. I guess you could also do that, right? So it does seem like a communication, like trying to reconnect. There's some reconnection happening here. There's some reconnection that you're on the brink of. There's something about the end of this month that has this threshold energy for a lot, for the collective, it feels like. That we're all on the brink of something. On kind of major connectivity out of the darkness. Pisces, this is interesting. This is a different kind of reading that I've been doing. I'm going to try and clarify these. So what I'm seeing here, actually, with the thread and the bridge and the threshold, oh, it is. Something is watching it's almost like watching you struggle. Watching you try and make something safe and for them. When you go down first, that's what it is. It's so weird. And you're the first to go to it's like you're spelunking and you're being lowered down. And this one is waiting to hear. Like, is it safe down there? They're calling down. Ooh. And by the end of the month, you're like, it is safe. Come with me. Like, there's an offering here. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what that's about. Let me know. Please let me know in the comments what that is about, if it resonates with you. Yeah, you're going deep. Okay, so please clarify Kairos, the Mystic, and the Destroyer. One come out, so it's coming out. Oh, the King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay. What is this? So I'm gonna get one more. So I got the King of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the, oh my goodness, what do I have here? Too much, too much, tuna.